6-year-old could be drinking 6-year-old powdered milk. I'm gonna pause this real quick as I put the computer and stuff up because I'm gonna need the computer later. I'm gonna do that in a little bit. Valpo, Chicago. I've been everywhere, yeah. I've been everywhere, yeah. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere, yeah. I've been everywhere, yeah. And the partial in the Midwest. I don't know how the song goes. Yeah, I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere in Michigan. Even been parts of Indiana. I've been everywhere. Been to Springfield. Been to Springfield, Battle Creek, Emmett Township. And I've been everywhere. Gotta pop that zip back in my head over this week. I've been everywhere around the state. So you see how this the 6-year-old powdered milk's gonna taste. Hello. Pretty good, pretty good. Watching a YouTuber I like watching drink 6-year-old powdered milk. He's going to be trying 6-year-old powdered milk soon. Hello. We'll be doing some B stores later on today. I'm going to do some B stores in a little bit on the computer, so yeah. Thanks. Right now I'm reacting to a video right now. I skipped all the, I mean, he talked about the crap, the intro crud. Now he's gonna now he's gonna add water to it now and see how good it is.
Sometimes really fine powder explodes. So I just want to throw a pinch in here to see if this milk powder will explode.
Are you crazy? Yeah, okay.
No, it's not violent like in a grain silo or something. Boom. It's a little flammable.
Powder milk is flammable.
Milk powder. Look at that.
You're crazy, man.
Boom. I don't know how. It smells like burnt hair.
Why is milk powder flammable?
Oh, it really smells like cheese now that it's wet. I've never actually tried powdered milk in my life.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing, man. I used to drink powdered milk when I was younger because it was too expensive to buy regular milk.
Last night, so
I was poor, so I had to drink powdered milk because I was poor.
now I gotta dry my hands and I'm gonna carefully wipe out my
Hello.
hands so I don't wreck the label.
He never had powdered milk in his life. Well, he doesn't know he's missing, does he? Because if you're like me, you had powdered milk when you were younger, so you know how that is. What reacting to a video. Reacting to a video.
Sponge. Slightly dampened.
Reaction videos while I'm watching it now. Reacting to something this guy's doing. He's cleaning an old can of powdered milk out.
Alright, got that cleaned up nicely. Now I'm going to take it back with me. 3 3/4 cup, and I'm going to share this evenly between those two glasses I have.
Ooh,
Alright, here we go.
you're gonna be real surprised what powdered milk tastes like when you first time you ever try it out.
That's easier for me.
You're gonna have problems when you drink powdered milk. He's gonna be surprised. Because powdered milk is not tastes okay.
Even. Now we gotta stir it. I forgot spoon, so I'm gonna bring this up to the kitchen. I forgot I have these beautiful 3 side of the road milk stirrers, a cockatoo and a elephant.
You're gonna be really surprised what powdered milk tastes like because you never had it before. You're gonna be real surprised. Because I had it when I was younger. Because we were poor. When I was younger, I was really poor when I was younger, so that's what we had to drink.
It's really thickening fast.
You'll be really surprised what it tastes like.
This is gonna take a while, I can tell. I wonder if it wants me to put it in the refrigerator just because most people like milk cold. Maybe that's why they say it'll taste better. But I don't think it's going to taste any different, but I'll try it. I could have just used cold water if that's the case. But things usually mix better when they're warm. The water's not exactly warm. It's coming out of my well at like 40 degrees. So that's basically refrigerated already. Yeah, these are sweating, condensating.
Yeah, I used to drink cold water when I was younger. Until I moved to the city, and I drink bottled water.
Water's almost gone. There's a couple little chunks at the top.
Well, that stuff's 60 years old. What do you expect?
But I feel like this held the test of time, definitely. And I have a couple big containers of dry milk myself. Because dry stuff is always great to have around. Even this vintage stuff here is good in emergency. Maybe we'd call it antique at this point. The definition of vintage is anything more than 20 years, when antique is typically 100 years, but you can call 50 years antique. Alright, I feel like it's 99% of the way mixed, so this one's gonna head up to the fridge, and we're gonna try this one right now. Come on, up to the fridge. Alright, just put that in the refrigerator. Now let's give this a shot.
Get ready to get what?
Very thick, feels like, compared to regular milk. And you know what's cool about this powdered milk? You can make it as thick as you want if you want it to be more like a milkshake. That's delicious.
Yeah, usually it's thin as water though. When I drink it, usually thin as water.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm gonna drink the whole thing. Now compared to regular milk, this is more creamy. It also tastes maybe even slightly like vanilla. This tastes like evaporated milk out of a can. That's actually what it tastes like. It's a little thicker than regular milk. Kind of like if anyone's ever got milk directly from a farm, it feels thicker than whole milk at the store. So So I guess I could put even less powder, and it would be like 2%, 1% milk. It would kind of be like that. I never knew powdered milk was so delicious. I should definitely keep some around because people might realize a lot of my videos, I don't always have milk around. I've had to substitute it for things in the past.
Yep.
Usually cans like that, new evaporated milk, or even one time eggnog we had to use as a substitute.
Oh.
It worked.
A
This
little
is
bit.
delicious. Anyone who's afraid of trying powdered milk, and there's some people that are like, ew, that's preservatives and stuff. It's really not. It's just freeze dried. And I think it's absolutely delicious. This is just as good as the day it was made because it's freeze dried.
I want some pee.
I just swallowed an unmixed chunk.
Hey.
But that's alright. I know it's not like a chunk of milk that's been in the refrigerator.
Okay, we done seen that. Just checking every video out yours. See what else you do. 7 days ago. Fire bar. So how's everyone doing it now, huh? Is everyone doing good?
There's a better way to get a fast small business loan. OnDeck.com.
Hey everyone, today we're going to be trying this chocolate bar from hell. It's supposed to be extremely spicy. But
$3.
how spicy is it going to be? I've given these to a few people already. I bought a whole ton of them when I was down in Florida. Found this in a gift shop. Bought them for $2.99 each. It's supposed to be extremely spicy. It even says on the side of it, not intended for children because it's very, very spicy. I'll give you guys a close look at the packaging, and we're going to try this thing out. So, it's supposed to be a very, very spicy candy bar. How spicy exactly, I'm not sure. I don't have the best tolerance to spice, but
I do.
do like a little spice. I don't really like spice in my candy. I wasn't a big fan of the spicy candy that I was eating when I reviewed a bunch of Mexican candy. I did like some of the Mexican candy, but not the spicy stuff. So, will I like this? I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try. That was interesting, so I bought a few of them. I'm gonna cut it with scissors on the side because I kind of like the package. Alright, let's give it a try.
Okay. I don't watch this because this is stupid.
Hey everyone, here's a very old microwave I found on the side of the road last year. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it off, and we gotta give this thing a try. It's covered in a good amount of soot because it was stored on the shelf right next to the fireplace. And that soot happens not when it's running, but every time you touch it, a little bit comes out into the room. This was back in the days before there was a turntable. You'd actually have to take your food and turn it around. Although this is a unusual microwave. I've never seen one like this before.
Yeah.
Usually all the controls are on the side of it, and that's where the magnetron is. So that's why you have to turn it to make it even. But is this magnetron directly above it where you wouldn't have to turn it? That's actually very cool if that is the case.
It's sharp.
Very cool. It's from 1984. And look at the timer. It doesn't have any computer or anything in it, which is fantastic. It's like an old washing machine. It's got a timer. And when it shuts off, it shuts off. There's no electronics at all. That's really cool. So I'm going to go ahead,
Huh.
get some towels, give it a good cleaning, and then I want to give this a try for the very first time cooking something. Looking around at it, let's figure out how many watts is this thing. Made in Japan. Things in Japan are usually pretty reliable. Oh, this is an 86. It must be my other one where the panels on the side must be the 84. So is this thing a 400 watt? If it is, it's tiny and it's going to take forever to actually cook something. I'm used to using a machine that is 1,000.
Use popcorn. Make it.
I'd like to talk to you about the future. You're about to be entrusted.
Nice and cleaned up. Let's bring it in the other room and give it a try. That's a rust stain. Maybe like a old paint can or something sat on it for a really long time. Likely when this thing was manufactured, this was probably white. And it just faded from that color. Just like our old can opener. See what I mean? See how white it is where the sun wasn't able to hit? This thing is a little bit dirty with oil because I actually just took it apart to lubricate the internal parts as it was struggling in a few recent videos. And this one obviously has really never seen sunshine in its life. The original owner of this probably kept it out on the kitchen counter while that one was probably put away each and every time. We also got some other cool old appliances I can go ahead and show you, like right up over here. We made a video of that. That was really cool. Plug this thing in. You see, it's old. A new microwave, you plug it in, it goes beep. It doesn't have any of that stuff on here. This thing, I think when it's done, it might have a mechanical bell. If it does, that's really cool. Maybe it has to do it itself, or it just has nothing. Let's go grab something in the freezer, a frozen meal, and just try this thing out.
I use popcorn.
This right here is a early 1980s dryer. It works perfect. I got it on Craigslist. I don't know why, back in the day, they got a tiny door, but the interior is just as big as anything else. I don't know why the door used to be so small. This is a 1984. It still runs perfectly. It doesn't have any computer boards. There's no electronics in it. Literally nothing can fail but the switch, which could be replaced. You hear that little thumping sound? At some point it needs a new drive belt. But that's it. That was $10 on Craigslist. It's more reliable than any new machine. And it might use a little bit more power. But do I really care for a machine that runs maybe 1 hour a week? No, I don't really care about that. A new dryer is going to be at least $600 these days. And this washing machine, that was $200 at Rent-A-Center because of the dent in it. Nobody would probably want to rent it, so I bought it for like a quarter of its original price. And this microwave over here, this is nothing special or anything, but this is how I used to take baths when I first bought this house. You see, the old owner didn't winterize it when it went into foreclosure, so the plumbing took years. I had to get it all replumbed, like you see up here. All this had to be replumbed. All these pipes are brand new. So this is the only faucet I had for years, right here. Got cold water out of there and heated up the water for sponge baths. This one is way more powerful than the one in my kitchen. Why? The one in the kitchen is 1,000 watts of power. This one must be bigger, but I don't know where I'd see that. I'd probably have to turn it around. I don't think it says anything about its wattage. So it does not tell me what the power is, but it has power levels, so I guess you're supposed to be able to change its power. Like the one in my kitchen, I can change it from anywhere from, I think, 400 to 1,000. Click it. Power level may not be changed at this time. Why?
This year, Taco Bell is making fans the stars of their big game ad. Sorry, Doja Cat.
The hell's that? I don't know what Doja A is.
Alright. I'll just try making a frozen meal with this. So, and you see how it says mix it? I never actually do that and it comes out fine. I just put it in there for the full 6 minutes when I cook in the kitchen. Never came out weird, never came out crunchy or anything on the edges. So obviously, I think this is going to take more than just 6 minutes. And I'm curious to know, when I had a old machine where all the controls were on the side. The magnetron that puts out the electromagnetic waves was on this side. So that side would cook faster, and you'd have to turn it halfway through because there's no turntable. This one appears it might be on the top. So, does that mean I don't have to do that? That is actually fantastic if I don't. Let's see. 6 minutes. Let's see how this thing does. It's got a light and everything. In some of my older videos, I was showing a microwave that I had from the 1960s, like one of the very first ones. The metal was built like a tank. You could use it as a step stool without denting it. That thing was really cool. It was also like rounded, you know, it looked like spacey. Right back here, this is a old early 90s stand-up freezer. It's got so much space. It's new enough to be Energy Star rated, but it's old enough that it has no computer modules. Nothing can break on it. And this is actually an outdoor freezer, which is really, really cool. You see, a lot of refrigerators aren't meant to run out in very cold weather. It'll actually ruin the compressor running in those conditions. But this one works fine. It's not on. That's only in case, like, my freezer is actually pretty small. And if I ever wanted to have a party here where we needed to put a lot of food or cakes, this is what this would be used for. The only time I ever used it, and it worked really good, it gets cold instantly, I froze a whole ton of 5-gallon buckets, and we did some target practice with them like a year ago. Yeah, same thing with my freezer in the actual house. You see, it's very small, not much space in there if I needed to put a lot of food in there. But this machine, I keep it because it's old enough that it doesn't have any computer modules in it, so nothing can really go wrong electronically. And if something does go wrong, I can probably find the part on the internet to install it myself if something goes wrong other than the compressor. And like down below, it's very simple, this machine. That's why I keep it. It's about 20 years old. It's Energy Star rated, but it has no computer modules. I believe this might have a mercury switch to control its on and off motion. No computer.
Big ass turkey.
What it does is there is a ball of mercury inside a glass tube. It expands, connects the circuit, turns it on. When it gets cold enough, that mercury is now contracted enough where it breaks the circuit and shuts it off. Wow, I was only out of the room 3.5 minutes. I can smell it. It's definitely cooking it. About another minute and a half. I'm very curious to know if this is going to have a bell. Years ago, I was at an estate sale, and they had a working refrigerator from like 1950. It was so cool. Nobody wanted it. It was a heavy beast, and the guy running the estate sale kept saying to everyone, "If you want that, it's free, and I'll deliver it if you want to pay me like $20 if you live around here." I really wanted that thing, but I didn't have a place to put it at the time, and also, that is more of a novelty. That thing would have been an energy hog, unlike these other machines that are only like 20 years old. A 70-year-old refrigerator would have been a huge energy hog. I just know it. But it was really cool that it was still working and everything. That's back in the day when 90% of it was a refrigerator and had that tiny little freezer box in there. And they weren't frost-free either. You had to shut them off like once a year and let it drip out. It was a cool machine, and it was made by General Motors. If I ever find another one, preferably a smaller fridge. Back in the day, most refrigerators were tiny because most people went shopping more often. Wasn't preservatives and things. Yeah, most people ate better in fresh food. Alright, this is about to shut off, so let's see. Is it going to make a noise? It might have a bell, but maybe not. That's when I turned it on before. I thought that would have wound it up, and it didn't ding. It might just shut off. Let's see. Any moment. Any moment. Any moment now. It doesn't have any kind of bell or anything. But it cooked. No. It's still cold in the bottom. But it didn't do a bad job. Yeah, see? Yeah, that's still completely frozen. Yeah. If this was my 1,000-watt one in my kitchen, I would have been able to just stir it slowly right now. Like I said, I don't stir it halfway through. But even 6 minutes, it's still too hard. You wouldn't even be able to stir it yet. So let's put it back in for, let's give it another 6 minutes because it's still very well frozen. and I'll be back in the room in a little bit. So that 400-watt microwave, would that be able to be plugged into the back seat of my car without blowing a fuse? I'm sure it's got a little safety factor above that, right? And this right here is a trickle charger because I have a huge power bank I keep in the car in case I gotta sleep at night. It keeps a big battery charged. And that big battery supposedly can put out like 1,500 watts, so I could even have a giant microwave, but no, I don't need a microwave in the car. I'm just curious if this could run it. So these are solar panels you can put out if you're camping or you're just trying to get a little bit of free power at an off-grid camp. These things open up into big panels that can supposedly charge my really big battery that I currently got plugged into the car there. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. I want to use them in a camping video sometime next year. I didn't get the chance this year to go really far off grid and do that. In the winter, I don't think they perform very well, but that'd be cool to try to run things out in the middle of the wilderness with this power bank. It can supply anything up to 1,500 watts, but I know this won't produce power to actually maintain the charge while running things, but things like a refrigerator that aren't always on all the time, that probably work fine. Alright, I'm thinking it might be cooked now. Now remember, this thing is less than half the power of the microwave I usually use. This is only 400 watts. So that would mean it would probably need more than double time. We're about to be done with double time, and let's see if it's done or not. I guess it's also had more time for the heat to penetrate, so maybe it won't take a full double time. We'll see. Never cooked anything with this thing since they found it free on the side of the road somewhere. It's a cool little thing. You know, it's actually really, really hard to find microwaves that are this small. And you can't find ones with the top and all like that. Not that I've seen on the internet. One thing that's really cool, they have really teeny microwaves that are only 100 watts, but they're so rare and hard to find. They're for like just a coffee cup. Now that teeny little thing like that, that'd be kind of cool to have. It's about to go. But see if 12 minutes of time was enough to cook this.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
30 seconds. Come on. Feel anything cold? No, I'm pretty sure it's not going to need any more extra time. Yeah, that is cooked all the way through now. Is it?
Nope.
I'm feeling around for like ice or anything frozen that might be in the middle of this. We're going to see. Finding any frozen patches. No, it's
What if personalized marketing could be simple? Choose
Okay.
a smarter email and marketing automation platform that suggests new ideas, that adapts to what your customers want. Just click, drag, and prompt to build automations that connect
It's already 5 o'clock already. Wow.
your day.
What's it like being a night agent?
This is a microwave. I'm not sure how old it is, but possibly during this video I'll find a date on it. This is a little Wilkins microwave. These started being produced in the 60s and stopped in the 80s, so this could be anywhere from that range. This microwave isn't like the newer ones. There is no turntable on the inside. On the top, there is this. There is a fan inside the compartment here that blows air out, spinning this. This is where the magnetron is, inside this hole. There's like a piece of plastic that goes in here to cover up this part. This part is not exposed to the magnetron when it's running. You will never see that. I removed that piece for cleaning. On the top here, it has a model number and serial numbers on it. But at the end, it's a manufactured date. It is completely smudged away. I cannot tell when it was manufactured. You can kind of make out May, but you can't see what year.
A lot of people expect to see big jagged scars, Frankenstein scars across my face. The way they perform the surgery, I did have several titanium plates inserted to replace some bone that was
too. Okay, 42,975. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. Ice dam problems. Let's see what we're gonna have right now. Just a minute. Oh, times. I want to make some fun money. That's what I want to do. I want to make some money on YouTube. That's what I like to do one of these days. Make some money on YouTube. But at this rate, it's not going to happen. Because my channel is too small. Oh, I gotta let you guys go. Bye.